Imagine waking up to thousands of comments calling you a scammer, a liar, or something even worse, all because someone made a viral video about you. But what if the claims weren't true? On social media, calling someone out can rack up millions of views, but if you spread false information, you could be sued for defamation. So what is defamation, and how can influencers avoid it? Let's break it down. Defamation is when someone makes a false statement that harms another person's reputation. It's illegal in most countries, including the UK, but there's a big difference between expressing an opinion and spreading false information. There are two types of defamation. Libel is written defamation, so that would be on TikTok or writing a tweet or anything that's written at all. Slander is spoken defamation. Something interesting is that you'd think that on TV and radio it would be slander, but in fact it is libel. If someone says, "I think that this creator is shady," that's not defamation, as they are only expressing an opinion. However, if someone made a false statement about somebody saying, "Oh, this person did that," when they didn't, that is considered defamation by law. Now, you might be thinking, how often does this actually happen? Well, let me give you a couple of examples. A major case involved YouTube superstar MrBeast, who sued Virtual Dining Concepts, VDC, who was the company behind his restaurant brand MrBeast Burger. MrBeast claimed that VDC prioritized aggressive expansion over food quality, leading to widespread complaints of inedible and revolting food. He alleged that this mismanagement damaged his reputation, which is defamation. In response, VDC countersued for over $100 million, accusing MrBeast of contract breaches and making false public statements that harmed their business. Another defamation case involved YouTuber Tati Westbrook and the channel Without a Crystal Ball, run by Katie Joy Paulson. Westbrook sued Paulson for allegedly spreading false information and defamatory statements about her, including claims about her business and personal life. The case gained widespread attention as it highlighted the potential legal consequences of making false allegations online. So, what are the consequences of defamation? If you defame someone, you could be forced to pay damages, sometimes millions that are in high-profile cases. You could be forced to delete your content that you posted online, and you could be forced to make a public apology stating what you said was a false statement. And let's be real, those apology videos, they don't always go well if you can tell if the content creator doesn't mean it. Plus, even if you're the one spreading false information and you don't get sued, you could damage your own reputation. Audiences don't trust people who are caught out lying. So, how do you avoid a defamation lawsuit? Check your facts before making accusations. Use allegedly if there's an actual reason for doubt, rather than just using it whenever you want. And stick to opinions instead of stating things as facts. Make sure you don't state harmful claims as facts without proof. Assume deleting a video erases legal responsibility, screenshots exist for a reason, and repeating rumours just because they're viral. Now, what if you're on the other side of this? What if you're being accused of defamation? First, don't panic. If you know your statement was true and you have evidence, then you likely haven't broken any laws. Truth is a defense in defamation cases. But if you did make a mistake, own up to it fast. Deleting a video isn't enough, especially if it's already gone viral. Instead, make another video explaining what you said was wrong and apologize, but in a proper way. A good apology acknowledges the mistake and corrects false information. A bad apology, just saying, "Sorry if you were offended," that won't cut it. At the end of the day, calling someone out might get you views, but defaming them could cost you everything. Before you post, ask yourself, is it worth the risk? Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something new. See you next time.